What's up, Aquarius? I'm kind of big deal, and I'm here to do an energy check-in. What I have named is it having Christ-like mindset. Okay, so I'm going to talk to you guys about remaining high vibrational, remaining positive in any circumstance. Okay, most of us high vibrational Aquariuses are part of the chosen ones. Okay, and what else was I say? No matter what you believe in, okay, um, this or not, but Christ, Jesus Christ, was also known as a high vibrational person. Okay, he was very healing. He had a Christ-like mindset. Okay, because he knew he had to get closer to God, and the way he remained high vibrational again was doing certain things, being alone, praying, keeping a positive mindset. Uh, Jesus also did energy work. He did a lot of healing with his hands. And that is called Reiki, however you want to say it. Okay. I also know how to do Reiki. I was certified when I was, hi Sabrina, how are you? I was certified when I was 19, 20 years old. Okay. But I did not keep the certification up. I did not keep that education up, which I am now about to get back into Reiki, however you want to pronounce it. But again, I'm in an environment, I'm in a situation which is very low vibrational. Okay. Um, and that can be with people again that doesn't match your energy. And you will know. You would just know. Okay. Let's say you were at a point where you used to drink, you used to do drugs, you used to do this, you used to do that. I'm good. Thank you for asking, Sabrina. I'm so glad you're here. And then you get around people that know you don't do that, but then again, they're doing that. You understand what I'm saying? The energies aren't mathing, it's not matching. So again, being around these people, this group, with your energy being up here and they're down here, what are you going to do? Sink to their level? Because they're not obviously trying to come up to your level. They're not stopping the drinking. They're not stopping the drugging. They're not stopping the cheating. They're not stopping the stealing. They're not stopping, being a drug dealer, being whatever they are. If you're not at that level anymore, then you're sacrificing your energy, your circumstances. Also, you're sacrificing your ascension being around these people. And that's what Jesus did. He continued to look for ways to ascend instead of descending. He looked for ways to raise his level. Those 40 days and 40 nights or wherever where he was, confronted with the devil, that's not necessarily a person. That's about a mindset. Whether he was going to sink back into that demonic devil energy or mindset. Because the true devil is people that want to live in that negative lack energy, that lack mindset. So again, we're not supposed to be descending. We are supposed to continue to us. Okay. So when energies and people that you're not matching up to, the math ain't mathing, even though a lot of us are teachers, a lot of us are healers, you can't teach something that don't want to be taught. You can't teach somebody that don't want to learn. Okay. You can't teach somebody that continues to go back and forth with you about your knowledge. And most of our knowledge is wisdom because we have the experience to match it. So again, you can't continue to exhaust yourself and your energy with these folks. So that's what I'm here to talk about. And I want to see what the tarot cards have to say, because of course, again, my channeling and my downloads have been crazy. I've been getting all kinds of dreams. And again, it's about the situation that I'm going through. But again, it's to my readings. As I split the deck is codependency. Can't make it up. That comes up as the devil in the tarot cards. Okay. Codependent relationship is present. Okay. So some of you guys are in a codependent relationship, whether it's you or the person you're dealing with. Okay. And then as I split the deck on the other side, it has, again, trust. And trust me, I'm going through this where we need to trust the process. Don't be codependent on anybody's energy. Codependent is exactly what it says, codependent. You're relying on someone or someone's relying on you, relying on your energy, your money, your love, whatever it is. It's going to be different for everybody. But again, a lot of us need to stay in the process of trusting the process. Trusting and staying positive. Having that positive mindset so you can continue to elevate and manifest the things that you want. When you're codependent, relying on other people's energy, like I say, you don't know what their energy is. You don't know what they've been doing. And if you do know, and the math ain't mathing, you got to get out of there. Okay? As I split the deck again, whole. You want to remain whole and wholesome on yourself. Okay? You see, she's very vibrant. She's staying in the sun. She's getting grounded. She's letting her hair loose. She's looking up at the breeze. Basically, she's getting grounded, which I'm going to do after this reading. I need to go hug a tree and walk barefoot in the twin flame. Some of you guys could be dealing with your twin flame. Okay? But again, is this twin flame codependent on you? Do you feel wholesome with this twin flame? Do you feel good without this twin flame? Or do you need their energy to make you feel like this? All right, give me more. Because on top of the deck, again, it's codependency. A codependent relationship is around some of you guys, or you're in one. All right, give me a few cards for Aquarius. I saw realization. I changed up this way of doing readings because my nails are horrible at this time. So I didn't want you guys focusing on my raggedy nails. I am about to do them tonight. Give me a few cards for Aquarius. Oh, child. Can't make it up. We got therapist, intimacy, temptation, also the devil card, dreams. Some of you guys could have prophetic dreams. Messages coming to you in the dreams. Emotionally unavailable. A vacation. Somebody's dealing with the ladies' man and happiness. At the bottom of the deck, you have an altercation. So some of you guys, are altercations about to break out or broken out. A physical altercation may break out. Top of the deck, leaving it behind. Okay, so I'm laughing because this resonates with me so much. Behind the altercation is catfish. Someone is being catfished. Somebody's appearing to you. Someone is not who they appear to be. Okay, try out my situation exactly. So again, it's very blurry. It can be very, I did, sage in here. I don't know if it's very smoky. If I mess with it, I don't want to mess with the lens. I don't want to mess it up. But some of you guys might be dealing with somebody that is not who they claim to be. They can be like, oh, I'm such a good person. I'm such a this and that and that. And then come to find out they're the devil in disguise. Okay. And you may be feeling physically mad, okay, at this situation and want to crash out, tap out, put your paws on somebody, okay? I'm laughing because a few days ago, that's exactly how I felt. I went from being like this, like, you know what, I'm about to match somebody's energy. But no, we cannot do that. We cannot. We will descend very fast right to their situation, their energy. And sometimes that's what people want you to do. So they can call the cops on you, so you can mess up whatever. I'm a professional. I have multiple licenses, an RN license and a license to sell life insurance. So I can't do any of that. As bad as I want to, somebody call the cops on me, that is bad for me. That is bad for my professionalism. Okay. So wherever your energy is, even if you don't have a license, you are at a point where you're ascending. You are high vibrational. Okay. So don't crash out. Don't match your energy. Don't get into no physical altercation. Okay. If somebody's attacking you, yes, defend yourself. Me, I never was, but now I'm a cop caller. You want to play games with me? I have a license to protect. I have family, I have grandchildren I need to protect. I can't be behind bars because somebody wants to be stupid, immature, and ignorant. So I let them do what they're going to do. But if you touch me, I'm going to defend myself and I'm calling the cops on you. So I'm trying my best to stay positive, stay high vibrational. But I talk shit. I talk a lot of shit. Okay. So again, someone may need a therapist. This could be you or whoever you're dealing with. All right. Somebody needs to talk to somebody. I know at times I do because I'm going through so much shit. And it's like people want to push my buttons, test my buttons. And the only way I guess 3-3, girl. The only way I can talk to someone is through a therapist. Okay. That's on Jesus. So again, I talked to a therapist. I had a cognitive therapist for my stroke. Okay. Most people can't even see it. But then you have other people that want to play on that they know that I had a stroke and do certain things to me, steal from me, move my keys, do this, do that. I'm not playing those games. Where are we at in high school? So you're not going to bully me. You're not going to do any of that to me. But again, instead of crashing out and talking shit to you, I'm going to go talk to my therapist. Hi, Carlos. I like Carlos with a K. So I'll go talk to my therapist, tell her what I'm going through. Some of these people that are doing this bullshit may need a therapist because they're psychotic. They got mental issues, okay? But a lot of people don't want to address their mental issues, their mental health. They might be a little bipolar. So again, I have no problem with going to a therapist. No problem. Because instead of me cussing this person out, that person out, I go to my therapist and one thing, how you feeling today? Oh, I'm ready to crash the fuck out. And she'd be like, oh, okay, Robin, calm down. Yeah. All right. Some of you guys really are requiring and wanting intimacy, true intimacy. Being with somebody you can touch. Everybody think intimacy is just sex. No, it's where you can converse and be with this person, where you can cuddle, where you can watch a movie, where you trust this person. You want true intimacy, or that's what you're dealing with. Again, you see how it's messing up? Because some of us are dealing with somebody that's emotionally unavailable. They got their heart, their emotions all locked up. This person might need to see a therapist. They might be all right up in here. Okay? Some of you guys can have your emotions all locked up because what you've been dealing with constantly, dealing with people that's unemotionally available, someone that is one-sided intimacy. You can't be true intimate with this person. Okay? They might be the person that needs a therapist as well, but refuse to go see one. And then we have temptation. Some of us may be relying or just realizing we're in temptation. We want our sexual desires met. Okay? We want our sexual desires met. So again, that's devil energy. Getting out of that temptation. Wanting true intimacy. Manifesting true intimacy. Getting out of something that's wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Okay? Some of you guys could be dealing with the ladies' man if you're a feminine. Or if you're a feminine, you could be in your masculine energy, trying to be a ladies' man, and out there pimping the man, okay? But this is right up under temptation. So again, don't fall into the temptation. Don't fall into that low vibrational energy. Okay? Why this come in my thoughts? I was dealing with somebody that used to watch porn a lot. And as I'm learning it, like I said, in ascending, I said to him, you know, watching porn is bad. Oh, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to still watch it. Okay, well, then we're not going to still deal with each other. Because why do you need porn when you got me and I'm sexy as hell? Why do you need that to get aroused, to get erect? Okay? So something's wrong with you mentally. Then I'm telling you this, and you're like, I don't care. I'm still going to watch it. And I like chicks with dicks. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. Questionable. Okay? Vacation. Some of you guys are desiring a vacation. You feel like you need to get away. I got to get away. Mob Deep. So you got to get away. You need a vacation where you go, ah. Some of you guys might be planning a vacation, wanting a vacation. I know I do. But I have to move out of this environment first. So that will come after I move. Okay? So you guys are desiring a vacation. If you're new here, please subscribe to the tribe. You need a place where you can rest, even if it's just a few days away from your environment, from these people. All right? Then we have dreams. Like I said, I've been having a lot of dreams. Okay? Some of my dreams are very prophetic. Like before this situation happened, my dreams told me that this person was going to steal from me, that this person was jealous of me, that they were going to do things like that they're doing. So again, I'm having dreams. Okay, and then the next day I'll hear a song that I had with this person. So you guys might be having a lot of dreams at this time. Pay attention to your dreams. Your dreams are going to give you messages. Realize that that is also a different realm. Okay, that is a different realm that you can be tapped into. And if you don't remember, and when you wake up in the morning or whatever, because I be having dreams during a freaking nap. When you wake up from this sleep mode, write down your dream first time when you get up, write it down. So you can read it and read it again, because I'm telling you, there's messages in there for you with the dreams. And that came right next to temptation. Okay? You can have somebody dreaming about you in a tempting way. All right? Last but not least, we have happiness. So you're focusing on your happiness, high vibrational energy, and this came right up under intimacy. So again, you want somebody that can match your energy, your vibration, someone you can be truly intimate with, someone you can really talk to, converse with, and trust. Because intimacy is also about trust. Trusting the individual, having them trust you. Okay? Somebody that is emotionally available, not emotionally unavailable. All right? Again, don't have altercations with somebody that was catfishing you. Okay? Because that's nothing but jealousy. Remember at the top of the deck, it said leave it behind. So again, you may be trying to leave it behind, leave a situation behind, a person, an environment. You might be going on vacation when you leave it behind. Okay? But again, like me, I'm moving up out of this place. I'm just waiting for my home to be ready. And then we're going to have a new setting that I'm going to come from and talk to, show my face a little bit more. Unless I got my nails done all the time. So, you're going to leave a situation behind. That low vibrational energy, those people, the gossip, the nonsense, the thieves, the liars, the people that are unemotionally unavailable, the people that need therapists and don't want to go get somebody to talk to, that ladies man, that player, okay? You're going to leave it all behind very soon. And you're going to be with somebody that matches your energy. You're going to be in a place that matches your energy where it's going to feel like vacation all the time. What's behind, leave it behind. What I tell you, sexual fantasies. Somebody's dreaming of you. Someone has been having sexual fantasies about you, Aquarius. Okay? Please remember the energies could be vice versa. It could be you as well. All right, Spirit. Now let's get to the tarot cards. I'm going to ring the bell. You know, negative energies hate the bell. And this is the bell for the solar plexus. Okay. Thank you, ancestor, spirit guides, archangels. Come to me when we're delivering this message for Aquarius. Thank you for the foresight. Thank you for the dreams. Thank you for the messages that you give me daily. All right. Thank you very much for this gift. And I ask you to come to me when I'm delivering these messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, also North and South Node. All right. Let's get to it, Aquarius. I like to tap it with my rose quartz crystal. I love my crystals, guys. I keep a black tourmaline, usually in my bra, to keep away that negative energy. I'm about to get me some hematite. Is that what it's called? Hematite? All right. That's supposed to, again, return to sender any negative energy, evil eye that is being returned to you. We also can return this evil eye if it's here to me, the reader, or to any of my people that come up on here for the reading. Return to sender any evil eye, any evil energy that they're facing. First card, Aquarius, we got is the sun. Here comes the sun, little darling. So again, this is also Leo's energy. Okay, so some of you guys, like I was saying, you're shining bright like a diamond. You're shining bright like a diamond. So you are shining very bright. You are very illuminated. You have clarity of what you need to do, who people are. Even if somebody was catfishing you, you have clarity of who this person is now. Okay, so again, your abundance is also coming in, but you might have to be a little bit more patient, like Mwa, which I'm not very patient. So it's definitely one of my lessons. So again, abundance is coming in, clarity is here. You're shining very bright. You're very high vibrational, like the sun. Some of you guys might need to get out there and experience some sun, get them sun rays, get grounded. But you're shining very bright, Aquarius, like the sun. Leo season might be very significant. Something might be happening around Leo season. Some of you guys might have Leo in your chart, or could be dealing with the Leo. Yes, next to it is the Five of Pentacles. So you're coming from a place of lack mindset, fear, feeling abandoned. Okay, you're coming from this into the sun. Okay, all right. So some of you guys, your finances might been affected. You might feeling very destitute at a certain point. But here, like I said, you got to keep a positive mindset. You got to keep that Christ-like mindset. Stay prayed up. Okay, I stay prayed up. Every night I do Psalms 91. Okay, deliver that energy back to my enemies. Okay. Okay, so like I said, just because we're spiritual doesn't mean that we're not religious as well. So, new beginnings, Aquarius. You're facing new beginnings. You could be feeling naked. You could be feeling bare. But this is the Fool card. What does the Fool does? He goes out into, he risks it all. Okay? A clean slate is upon the horizon. He's going out in that open field, and he's having nobody but the universe, God, Jesus, whatever you believe in, catch him. He's going out there with faith, unbearable faith, even if it's just mustard seed faith. They're going out there with faith, knowing that whatever's out there, they're taking the risk, but they know the risk is going to be the risk is going to be worth it. Okay, because they're coming from a place, again, of feeling destitute. Okay, so again, like mindset, you're changing your mindset. You're getting into that abundance mindset, that positive mindset, that Christ-like mindset. Okay, some of you guys are needing to get out in the sun a little bit more, soak up the rays. That is the best vitamin D you can have. And I'm not talking about that other vitamin D. It's better than that. Again, some of us are very resilient through the heartbreak. Something you could experience, something that was very, very heart-shattering, broke your heart, that person that catfished you, that person that's unemotionally unavailable, okay? But you could also be pulling back your energy and knowing that that you're a warrior, okay? With the 9 of Wands, again, you could be dealing with the fire sign, you fire in the chart. Your resilience through whatever people throw at you, you are the warrior. And you're going to fight through this heartbreak. You're going to fight through this destitution. You're going to fight through all this low vibrational energy. And you're going to risk it. You're going to go out there and risk it all. Bare naked, okay? You're going to risk it all. Because you have that mustard seed faith for a new beginning. You want a new beginning. And you know that this abundance, this mindset, okay, is going to come in. This abundance is coming in for you. It's right around the corner. But again, you have to get out of this lack mindset with the 5 of Pentacles. You got to get out feeling abandoned. You got to get out being around all this low vibrational energy that does nothing but like that lack mindset, that chaos, the 5 of Wands. Got the 5 of Wands right under the 5 of Pentacles. You can't make it up. Okay? You might have been at a place where you're very indecisive about what you're going to do. But again, you know that you are resilient. Okay? Or you start to get that mindset again, like, you know what? I've been through tougher things. Things could be worse than this. So I have to have the strength and the courage to fight through my fears. Again, Leo's energy. Some of you guys are dealing with the Leo. Somebody got Leo in the chart. Okay? So again, you are that warrior. Okay? For Pentacles, holding on to your finances, pulling back your energy, focusing on your stability, okay? Focusing on the things that ground you the most. Again, pulling back your energy, like I said in the beginning, from people that don't match it. If you're not matching my energy, the math ain't mathing. I got to go. Peace, I'm out. I'm out here. All right? Coming from a place of despair, 10 of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You could be dealing with another air sign that you know you have to pull your energy back from this person. Because if you keep fucking with this energy, somebody that's emotionally unavailable, somebody that might need a therapist, somebody that, again, you keep messing with this energy, you're going to be in destitute. You're going to block your abundance. You're going to block everything that is coming for you that you're fighting for here with the resilience card. All right. So again, under the sun, I love it. I love it. I love tarot. I love it. Under the sun, you have determination. The Prince of Swords with the Page of Swords. You are determined, Aquarius, to get to that abundance. You are determined to stay high vibrational. You are determined to get in that energy, get that vitamin D from the sun. You are determined to learn new things, to raise your vibration. You're also determined to cut through the bullshit. Okay? But this is also talking about people that are determined, again. They give you nothing but chaos. They give you nothing but drama. Next to the 5 of Wands. Competition. Drama. Chaos. The bullshit. And what did that fall right under? The destitution. These people are in lack mindset. So they want you to be in lack mindset. These people are feeling out in the cold from you. From you turning your back. You staying positive. They also could be watching you. Watching you with that sword. Watching you cut off people. Okay? Some of them could be a Pisces. The High Priestess here. But the High Priestess right under the Fool is saying, okay, when you take this new leap of faith, when you take this risk, be quiet. Move like lasagna. Real G's move like lasagna. It was like, that doesn't make sense. But G in lasagna is the silent. So real G's move in silence. So again, some of you guys have Pisces in your chart as well, or dealing with one. Word, Sean, word. So again, when you make a move, when you take this leap of faith, when you take this risk, shut your mouth. Okay? Shut your mouth. You could have been dealing with somebody that was very sneaky. Very sneaky. Again, they could have been doing a lot of things behind closed doors. Again, with this chaos. They could have been doing chaos magic. All right? Another thing I got download was God is trying to tell you something, Aquarius. And you know that song was on The Color Purple. What does this woman have in her hair? Purple and blue. God is trying to tell you something. Now remember, the daughter was a whore. And the dad was the preacher. And when she heard that song, preach my Lord, preach to me. So you're kind of a cockhead, Crystal. No, you lose. So get off of here with that negative energy. Again, we have it right here, Aquarius. People that want to come on here and say negative, stupid things because they're low vibrational and they don't know who they are. Okay? So again, being quiet, moving like lasagna. Okay? Not telling people your next move. Playing chess, not checkers with these drama queens. Drama queens or kings. People that want to do chaos, cause confusion, cause chaos in you, in your inner being, because they know that you have a positive mindset. You shine bright like the sun. Again, I did one that they're jealous of your life. They want to keep you feeling destituted, chaos, challenge. But they're in competition. You can't compete where you can't compare. They want you indecisive, two of swords. But again, above that is you're being resilient. You have the insight and the foresight to make good decisions. But you might have been in a place with all this bad energy around you that you were very indecisive. But you needed to cut off the blindfold, not use the rose-colored glasses, and see things for what they were. See that somebody was not who they said they was with the catfish. Moving on to calmer waters, being resilient through all this drama, this bullshit, all this heartbreak, this turmoil, using your intuition. This is you, Aquarius, using your intuition, okay, when it comes to heartbreak, when it comes to love, when it comes to matters of the heart. Again, strength card, having that strength, and that's Leo's other energy. So something significant might happen in Leo season, which right is after Cancer, 3333 on the clock. So again, you have the strength and the courage to fight through all your fears. You also need to have the strength to close that mouth, not to pop off, not to put the pause on anybody. Use your intuition. Okay? Use your intuition. Because you know what you know. Like I said, most of us are high vibrational. We don't need no confirmation. Okay? The confirmation can come from the dreams. They can come from your inner knowing. All right? So again, even on here, we got some haters. You're welcome, Shauna. I love it. So, wow. As I'm doing the clarifiers, again, from the 5 to the 6, you're going to move on to calmer waters. You're going to move on to calmer waters. Some of you guys could be taking an overseas trip. You're moving on from the drama. Because before this is the 5 of Swords. Jealousy, mental conflict. Oh, thank you, Pierre. Thank you, Pierre. I love that name, Pierre. You're moving on to calmer waters. That clarifies the sun. Okay? So when you move on to calmer waters, for some of us, that's when the abundance is going to pour in. Because you got to get away. Sabrina, you know I love you, girl. I love you so much. can always come to me and get a personal reading, girl, on the strength, okay? Because I just love your support. I love you. And I know you've been going through it like I've been going through it. So yes, when you move on the common waters, I feel like when you move away from this situation, these people of low vibrational energy, okay, you're going to have that abundance. It's going to be pouring in, okay? Again, you're going to even shine brighter. You're going to shine brighter than you are shining right now. Again, but again, with determination, you got to, even though you might be in a funky situation around some funky people, you might have to wait. We got 5-5 on the board, 5-5-5 on the board. So again, that's about a difficult situation that needs to change. Okay, so changes are here. They are coming. All right. Some of you guys were in a place where you wasn't loving on yourself. You wasn't pouring into your own reservoir. You also could have been with somebody that was not very loving. And if they wasn't very loving, could have been a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, it's because they didn't love on themselves. This clarifies the heartbreak. Again, for some of you guys, you might have even felt very heartbroken that you really loved and poured into this person. And again, the math wasn't mathing. You were catfished. The energy wasn't there. This person was not who they said they was. They was not who they appeared to be in the beginning. They turned out to be nothing but a true demonic devil. Somebody that's very jealousy, wanted to compete with you, be in competition. Yeah, ain't nobody got no time for no drama. Some of us are too old for that bullshit. We're not in high school. And who are you competing with? Who are you competing with? I've done the work. I've done the work for years. I'm 50 years old. I've done the work in my 20s, in my 30s, in my 40s. So again, who got time for you little girls, you little boys that want to come and compete up against this? Have you done the work? Have you put in the work? Have you put in the time? Obviously not, because you wouldn't be competing with me. I don't compete with nobody. Only person I compete with is my higher self, to be better every day, be the best person I can be. So, only person I may be competing with is Christ. So I want to be Christ-like. I don't want to have the anger issues that I might have to put some pause on somebody. I don't want to be calling the cops. I don't want to be doing all that stupid shit. But if I had to defend myself, I will. So don't test me. I'm defending my legacy, my children, my grandchildren, my honor, my professionalism. For real, right? I love your attitude too, Pierre. I'm trying. If you're new here, subscribe to the tribe so we can keep rising. Ace of Wands, and the Hierophant. Don't play. Look at the bottom of the deck. Woo! 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 I know what I be talking about. That's why I'm kind of big deal. It took me years to be consistent on my channel. But I started this back in 2019. You can look back. I started this back, but I was not consistent. I think I was a little shy. I got a little deterred when I wasn't getting the subscribers, the viewers that I wanted. So again, I pulled back my energy, but I never stopped working on myself. I never stopped doing readings. I got people that come get personal readings till the day. And one thing that makes me mad is when I see something in the reading, I don't hold back neither. When I see something in the reading, I tell these people, get rid of that person. Stop doing this. Stop doing that. Do they listen? 9 times out of 10, they do not listen. They don't listen. And that's a damn problem. But I know when I was going and getting readings by a Pisces, he used to get so mad because I would tell him he said, stop coming here. Do your own shit. You got the gift. And I knew I had the gift. Like I said, I had the gift since I was 9. But I always went to him for reassurance. No. Stop coming to me. because you give me nothing but problems. You want to argue with me about what the car said. So I stopped and I started doing my own stuff. But again, when I went to him one time, I said to him, why you didn't tell me about my fucked up husband? Okay? He said, because I'm a high priest. And some things I cannot tell you because then you will try to change that. And some things you have to go through so you can learn through. Again, when people do black magic, and I'm guilty as well, but I stopped that as well. Because you cannot change what's destined to happen. All right? You cannot change. And when you do dabble in that, only magic I do is on myself. Or I'll light a black candle again and say Psalms 91. The Psalms, the whole book of Psalms, is nothing but magical prayers. Okay? If you didn't know that, now you know. So they also use Christianity for hoodoo. Okay? So again, the whole book of Psalms, Psalms 91, with a black candle will defeat any evil eye, any black magic, any bad energy somebody's trying to send your way. And I return the sender, return the sender, return the sender 3 times every night. I call my power back every night. Just in case I was mingling with somebody that I shouldn't have been mingling. So again, every night, every day, every night, I call my power back. I call my power back. I say Psalms 91. I got a black candle over there, along with a red candle for Archangel Michael. That's my boy. He's in my car. He protected me from a car accident. I have a white candle over here. I don't know if I showed you guys. I think I got written. No, it's right here. I like to show it in the reading. When you do, again, candle magic on yourself, okay? Look at this. Now it's a little cloudy in here from the smoke. But look, you can see the difference, right? You can see the difference. This is somebody sending you bad juju, bad energy, especially when you're only lighting a white candle. Look at that. I had another candle. It was dark. And that was my money candle. Just see my money candle now. But you can see the difference. Dark and clear. No, nothing over it. No tape. Nothing over this. But it's clear. This is dark. Dealing with these dark entities up in this house. And I knew it. I knew that the person was going to go and do black. I knew it. I knew it. Just like I said, by being around her. Oh, let's go do this. Let's go do that. You want to do graveyard magic. You want to do this. You do it. I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it for me, for positive things. I'm not going to do it against nobody. No, because you don't know who somebody's ancestors are. You don't know what kind of protection they have. And when you do that, again, you're calling upon another energy, another entity, and you're opening doors. Everything has to be balanced. Everything has to be balanced. So when you calling upon bad energy, low vibrational energy, even people that, honor the devil, demons, okay? I can tell you another story about that. But when you're calling upon that energy, and then they come up with, and you can come up on somebody like me that is heavily protected, and they can't get my energy, they can't grab my soul. Guess whose soul they coming for next? Not mine's, my boy, yours. Because you sent that energy towards me. So now the math has to be math and it has to be balanced. Everything is balanced. Without the light, without the dark, there is no light. Without the good, there is no bad. Without the bad, there is no good. You have to know the difference and you have to give the balance. So if you're putting that energy out there to somebody and it's blocked, turns the sender or they can't get to me, guess where they going back to, baby Bubba? You. Whoever's doing that shit. So again, return the sender. Return the sender. Every night. Psalms 91. I need to be remembering that Psalms instead of still looking up. Okay? But again, at the bottom of the deck, you got what we got here. What we got here. Say it with me. The Ace of Pentacles. And you see that is given to you by the hand of who? God. God. The universe is giving you this money, this abundance. And that's big check. You see how big that pentacle is? That's big money. Huge money. Along with the sun. The sun is abundance, pregnancy, all that good stuff. Also clarity. Okay? Overall energy. Big money, big checks. Could be getting a home. Something that's very stable in your life. Or is really going to stabilize you. It's coming. As soon as you move away from this chaos, it's going to alleviate all your burdens that you've been carrying. Because most of us been carrying other people's burdens. Probably about 10 people, maybe for 10 years. This big check, this big stability, this big thing, big house, big money. Spirits are saying big money, big money, big money, like the game show. Okay? When this comes for you, when it comes for us, it's going to burden some other people that try to burden us. But it's going to alleviate all these burdens. Some of you guys could be seeing 10, 10. Child. You know what time I woke up today? I just realized that. At 10, 10. Endings and beginnings. Endings and beginnings. Okay? And that's right under the destitute. So that destitution, it's over. You could have felt stabbed in the back by somebody that might have taken your money, put you in a place of feeling destitute financially, having you have that lack mindset. That has the Ten of Swords with it. But it's a death, it's an ending of that mindset because it's right there with the Five of Pentacles. Because what's coming for us, nobody can take, nobody can block. Okay? Right next to that 10 of Swords, again, right on the full card, is the Wheel of Fortune. Upright. As we end cycles and have new beginnings. Ooh, thank you, Lord, because y'all giving me the messages today. When you have new beginnings, your luck is going to change. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. But for some of us, we got to get out of that energy. And even when we're in it, we still have to maintain that Christ-like mindset, that positive energy, shine like the sun, bright as hell. So bright that you blind folks. They need shades. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. Again, 10, 10 right there. 10, 10. With endings, new beginnings, you can't make it up. And it's right on the full card with new beginnings. Thank you, God. Thank you for the messages. It's going to be end of your sorrow. It's going to be end of your sorrow. It's going to be end of crying over spilled milk. But guess that, like I said, because people send this negative energy your way, this is clarifying the resilience. And you have that resilience. Guess who's going to be in this energy now? 555, right here. 555. Guess who's going to be in this energy now? Whoever counted you out, who sent that black energy, that negative energy, that person that wasn't loving on themselves, that person that wanted all this bullshit for you. Yeah, the person that wasn't loving on themselves, not realizing, again, with the Ace of Cups in reverse, the shit that broke your heart, it could have been a lover, a family member, a friend. They didn't love on themselves. This ain't you. This is them. But yes, it did break your heart. For some, this is right above the Hierophant. You were trying to teach this person, could have been dealing with the Taurus or have Taurus in your chart. You were trying to teach this person to love themselves. You also might have loved this person very much. And because they did what they did, they put you in destitution. They made you feel abandoned. Okay. They played with magic. They gave you competition. They gave you nothing but chaos, drama. Chill. I love you. Again, you tried to teach this person. You tried to warn them. Because you are the Hierophant, you're the spiritual teacher, you have ranking. You also got a badass spiritual team. But this came right, this clarifying the intuition. You be trying to teach people how to tap into theirs, but if they don't that negative energy, if they want to stay in this low vibrational energy, the drama, the destitution, the lack mindset, what? No. Like I said, you can't teach them anything. Purple Rain. What did Prince tell us? Prince was always talking about the Matrix, the chemtrails, all this shit. Right? It's just weird that I got him on. So again, crown chakra, purple. Crown chakra, my baby. We are tapped in. And people get mad because we're so tapped in that they tapped out. Ooh, child, I'm talking up in here. Again, what clarifies the determination is the Seven of Pentacles. We are investing in ourselves. We're also waiting. We're waiting for that abundance. We're also determined, because that's what clarified the Prince of Swords. And people were waiting for our downfall. They were waiting for, shit to happen for us, but that's not what happened. And that's not what's going to happen. So they mad, son. Yeah, they're mad and hot like the sun. Because guess who's shining bright like the sun? Guess who's maintaining positive energy, positive notion, positive mindset, having a clarity of who we are and what they are. We are. So right now we're just waiting on our investments. Okay? And to clarify that Five of Wands, that competition, and we're planning. We're planning for brighter days, a better future. We're leaving the past stick behind and we're going into the future, and we got the world in our hands. Because we got the world in our hands, baby Bubba. We know who we are. And we ain't got time for that competition, that drama. I hope they're not planning something else, because they came right up on, okay? So some of you guys, we got to watch out, because they could be trying to plan something again for the future, to mess up our future. But long as we got us, we got clarity, we got God, we got prayers, they can't touch us. Can't touch this. Like MC Hammer. High Priestess is clarified by the King of Wands. Some of us do got fire in our energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I know Sagittarius is my North Node. And that is your future self. Okay? So again, we're taking the action, the leadership to do what we got to do in the future. Again, waiting for our investments. To clarify the Two of Swords, the decisions, we got the Ace of Wands. And we're taking off those rose-colored glasses, and we're deciding, again, to go for something new. To fight through all this bullshit, to go for something new, something creative. Something that we're passionate about. It could be a creative endeavor, yes. I will take a question right now. I'm almost done, so I can take questions. Okay? A new endeavor, a creative endeavor. Some of you guys could be giving birth to a new idea, a business idea, a new creation. Could be giving birth, period. Next to that is the Hierophant, clarifying the Queen of Cups, the intuition. Okay? So again, you have the knowledge. Some of you guys could have Taurus in your chart or dealing with the Taurus. You have the knowledge like a Pope. Some of you guys, again, are ascending so much that you could be like a Pope. You could be like a saint. Okay? This is not satanic. Get out of here, trash. That's what you are, trash. Trash channel. So again, you're ascending. You also have high-ranking spiritual team behind you that is behind your intuition, pouring into your cup, pouring into your energy. Some of you guys are ascending almost like an ascending master, which was Jesus, Buddha. So again, paying attention to your intuition, because your intuition never fails. It is also your sacral chakra. So when you're aligning with your chakras, from your rooter, from the root to the crown, you can pay attention to the energies, to your intuition, to your feelings, all that. All right? So there you go. Come on, I don't know how to say your name. So what's been bothering you? Again, you got this Ace of Pentacles coming. Stability, something that you manifest. As above, so below, as within, so without. So you got to keep that energy up. Got to keep prayed up. You have all the elements, the fire, the water, the earth, and the air to make everything, okay? Make everything possible that you want. Your dreams come true. All right? All right, can you call me? All right. I'm going to step off now. If you want a personal, I can do that. I can give you your information. And I can do this for you for $5, okay? Rima. All right? I can call you. But you're going to have to call me. I'll give you or hit me up through my email and then give me your number that way. I don't want you putting your number out here. All right? We have some negative Nancy's, some down energy Daryls, okay? Somebody talking trash, Tom. Probably is his name. So again, Aquarius, you have to keep that positive mindset, that Christ-like mindset, okay? Because we got good things coming for us. We can't let the outside energies that we're not matching, when they go low, you go high, okay? Don't put your paws on anybody. Don't cuss nobody out, all right? And to close out, I'm going to do these ascending healing cards, okay? They talk about the chakras as well. Give me a few cards here for Aquarius. How about 5? Whoa. Some of you guys are going to get a soulmate, okay? If you're, having situations in love, your soulmate is coming. They also could be Ace of Pentacles. Somebody that is stable. Could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. All right? Somebody that's very stable, match your energy, high vibrational. So a soulmate could be coming in. But again, you have to continue to focus on your heart chakra and your crown chakra. Okay? Your heart chakra is the key to everything. It's right in the middle. Okay? It's right in the middle. So if you can heal your heart chakra, okay, I like that. Hi, Ray. That's my granddaughter's nickname. Her name is Ray Lynn. All right, so we got soulmates. And what is this? Miracles. What I tell you guys? There's going to be a miracle of the abundance is going to come in, but as soon as you move away from these low vibrational energies, again, the heart chakra, do some heart chakra meditations, listen to the heart chakra frequency at night. Focus on your miracles, stay prayed up, okay? Miracles do happen, and you're going to see that we're going to be a miracle, okay? A lot of stuff that's going to happen for us. People are going to be like, wow, that person was very resilient, fought through all this drama. Oh, wow, you're a doctor. That's awesome. I love doctors. I'm a nurse. Thank you too, Shauna. You have a blessed day as well. Thank you for being here. Please subscribe if you're not. Riley Ray. I love that name. I love you, Sabrina. So, again, miracles. And we got to take care of our body, Aquarius. We really do. Like I was having headaches. I told you about my stroke. The stress will kill you. Okay. So we got to take care of our body. All right. You got to take care of your body. I'm feeling like going to go get a massage. I need to release this tension so I can feel it all in my neck, all in my back. So we have to take care of our bodies, get a lot of rest. Okay. body care, miracles, and soulmate. All right, two more. Again, self-acceptance. Accept who you are. Love on yourself a little bit more. Accept that you have these gifts. Self-acceptance is self-love. That's what our enemies don't have. Okay, they don't love themselves. They don't love themselves to do certain things. They don't love themselves to not raise their vibration. They don't love themselves, but we love ourselves. Solar plexus and heart chakra. So again, focus on that solar plexus. Solar plexus is again about your dignity, your love for yourself, also your intuition, your appearance. Okay, also could be dealing with your kidneys, your ovaries, things of that nature. Heart chakra is definitely dealing with the heart, that big muscle in the middle of your chest, your heart chakra, which is the key to everything. Everything, there's 3 above the heart chakra and 3 below it. Okay, I do my meditations, lam, bam, ram, ham, yam, okay, I do them with the mantras because it helps bring up your vibration very quick. So if you can do those things, that's what I'm teaching people as well. I teach people how to meditate, how to breathe, breath work, because we've been taught how to breathe very wrong. Okay, we need to be breathing in our belly instead of breathing out and then squeezing it. No, breathe in your belly, and when you squeeze it out, the exhale, you should be squeezing your belly in. Okay, so again, self-acceptance is here. One more for Aquarius before I sign them out. Oh, child, keep your intentions pure and good. Okay, again, Christ-like mindset. We have good intentions. We have good energy. You put good energy out, you're going to get good energy back. Don't care about what you've been dealing with. If the math ain't mathing, or stay away from them people, stay away from that person. You make sure your intentions are pure and Christ-like. Again, third eye chakra, solar plexus chakra. Okay. All right. I'm going to get out of here. Okay. Put my information in the description box so Ray can hit me up. Oh yeah, hit me up, Ray. We need to talk. But bottom of that, we got blessings. Blessings are pouring on. We got 9 here. Okay, 9 in the chat, 9 likes. I love you guys. Continue to support my channel. We got blessings pouring in. Okay, see how she's just pouring them down, sprinkling them down. All right. So again, answer prayers. You can't make this up. You cannot make this up. Now you see why I'm kind of big deal. I'm not just talking about the riffraff. Trust me, I love other readers on here. But again, answer prayers are coming. Keep your stay prayed up. Miracles are going to come in. A soulmate's coming in. Take care of your body. Love yourself more and more every day. And again, keep putting out good intentions because your prayers will be answered. All right. And you got miracles coming in and blessings. Blessings on blessings on blessings. Okay. I love you guys. Stay very positive. Remember, be you. Love you. It is the highest vibration of all. And I love you guys. Thank you. Bye now.